Hello all. In today's class we are discussing about panic mode error recovery in LL1 parsing technique. Let us have an example. So before that, let us have a procedure for doing this. In panic mode error recovery, we skip all the input symbols until a synchronizing token is found. So let us understand what is a synchronizing token. All the terminal symbols in the follow set of a non-terminal can be used as a synchronizing token. A simple panic mode error recovery for LL1 parsing has the following step. All the empty entries should be marked with sync keyword to indicate that the parser will skip all the input symbols until a symbol in the follow set of a non-terminal A, which is on top of the stack. Then the parser will pop such non-terminal from the stack and parsing continues from that state. To handle the unmatched, another case, this second one is another case. To handle unmatched terminal symbols, the parser pops that unmatched terminal symbol from the stack and it issues an error message saying that unmatched terminal is inserted, or you can also say missed terminal or missed symbol which is being inserted here. Let us take the example here. This is what a production that they have given. For this, we know how to compute first set and follow set, which we have already done, so I don't show those procedures here. After doing that, we have done the table construction. As per the table construction, only these cells are filled. Only these cells are filled with productions, and this is filled with the production as per the procedure which we have already discussed. Just by do yourself. Next, these 6 cells are empty initially. As per the previous steps, you need to fill sync keyword in all the empty spaces. So you are inserting sync or synchronize keyword here, here and here as per the procedure. So after doing this, let us start with parsing the string which is not a valid string. So how still the parser continue with the parsing even the string is not a valid string. Let me take a valid string first from the given grammar. So as per the given grammar, it has to generate AB. So you look at the grammar and see this is what a valid string. Now in this, we are going to pass only AAB as my input string. Here B is missing. Okay. So if that is the case, how exactly this parser is going to parse the string even in case of a mistakes or errors, how it is being recovered. Okay. So as per the procedure, we already know the steps how to do this. Yes on here, yes on A, yes on A, you have a production, pop yes, push AB yes on the stack. That's what we have done here. Next, A on A is there is a production. So A on A, you have a production, remove A and insert or push A onto the stack, remove and A. Now look at these two cases, both are same. Therefore, this are getting matched, so we remove it. Moving on to next. But here there is a terminal and there is another terminal. This is one of the case of LL1 parsing technique, that is both are terminals and they are not equal. Then we mention that there is an error. Okay, parser has to give you error message to the user, error missing B. Okay, which is being inserted here. Next, so since this is done, you have to remove as per the procedure. Remove this B which is been additionally added. We remove that. Next, S is left over on the stack. S on A, you have S on A production. Substitute that as per the procedure. Now A on A is another production. So you substitute A here. A and A is getting matched. Therefore, you remove it and move further. B and B are same, therefore matched symbols, remove them and move ahead. Similarly, you left with yes and dollar. So yes on dollar on the table, yes on dollar is epsilon production. Substitute that epsilon here, it becomes empty. So dollar is left with us, therefore it is accepted. Okay, this is how you are going to parse the invalid string also, even if something is missing here. Let us take another example which will give me another different kind of errors. Instead of missing, there might be additional symbols also here. So that kind of example we have taken here. This is the another example which is not a valid string. Now we will start with the procedure. Yes on C. Yes on C is there is a production. Write the production as output. Push body of the production onto the stack by popping the head of the production. Then A on C, you have to see A on C, there is again another production. Print out and print this on the screen, then pop this A and push this into the stack. So when you push this into the stack in the reverse order, you obtain this result. Okay, now C and C is getting matched, therefore remove them, move ahead. So A on E, look at that, A on E, you have synchronized token. So as per the rules of panic mode error recovery, what it says, when you find synchronized token, you have to remove all the input symbols till you find follow of A elements, any one of the follow of A elements. What is follow of A? B and D. Okay, so therefore here A on E, you print the message saying that unexpected E, which is illegal A, remove all inputs tokens until you find out B or D and pop A. These are the steps to be followed. What is this B or D? Both are follow of A. So we removed A and also we skipped these element. Similarly, we moved on to A also and we removed that also, and we left with D, because as per the procedure either first B or first D to be considered. So you stop at this point, you should not skip these symbols now, and you pop out A. Now D is equivalent to D, remove and move ahead. Similarly, B and B is left over, both are getting matched, and remove them, move ahead. Then yes on dollar is epsilon production, write that, then yes should be filled with epsilon. Now it becomes dollar and dollar. Now you are going to accept it. So this is how you are doing with the panic mode error recovery. Even in case of a invalid string, we are still able to identify what is that error, and we send the message to the user. Then still parser continue its work. Thank you.